Okay, so what if we grab a normal Lego Sonic minifig, but then start making it wide? Wow, okay, I think someone ate too many hot dogs, because bro definitely looks sturdy. Hey yo, do you think he's still as fast as before?
Big, thick, cursed.
This Lego Sonic decided to try some new hair growth shampoo. And now he kind of turned into a walking mop. Even his chest and legs are fully covered in hair. But yeah, this is what a Lego Sonic with actual hair would look like, if you ever wondered.
Head and shoulders, cursed.
Okay, so another character is Tails, and they're basically best friends. And he's got these two big tails. But what if we make him swallow a cursed pill? And he's gonna start fully transitioning into something else. Can you guess what it is yet? Well, this is Tails if he was made from actual Lego tails. Every single body part you see right now is made up of at least one tail. And there's literally 56 of them to be precise.
Tails, no fox, just cursed.
This is a Lego Sonic if he drank a bit too much milk during his life, and his leg kind of grew a bit too much, but that's not the only thing that grew. Yo, chill. But yeah, you can imagine that now taking one big step travels a lot further than a normal minifig, and now he can do a bunch of cool things like massive splits, although finding the right shoe size might be more difficult now. Either way, bro is literally taller than like 3 stacked minifigs.
How's the weather up there? Cursed.
So this is a normal Lego Knuckles minifig, and as you know, he already has big fists. But what if they don't stop growing and just keep getting bigger and bigger? Wow, imagine the damage these bad boys could do. Though I don't think he's physically able to dap up Sonic anymore. Friendship ruined.
Big hands mean big cursed.
Okay, so as you should know, Sonic is actually a hedgehog. I mean, it is literally in his name. And this is a Lego hedgehog. And as you can see, they don't exactly look similar. So to fix that, first I'm going to change the color to blue, and then use a lot of these little wedge pieces placed around his body to try and replicate the Sonic spikes. And that already looks better. But to take it to the next level, I'm going to add in these white socks and a classic red shoes. And just like that, we fully transformed this boring normal hedgehog into this Sonic accurate one. And now bro actually looks fast, even though he kind of looks really funny when running. Kind of cute.
But still cursed though.
So this is a Lego Dr. Eggman, and I'm not gonna lie, bro is kind of round. But what if we remove his legs and both of his arms, then we can get rid of the rest. And instead bring in this lovely fresh egg. Then we have to place his limbs back into place, and obviously we need to give him a face. So I'm going to use this Lego plant piece, but make it brown instead, and that will be his big tash. Then I got a couple of pieces for his big nose, and lastly some plate pieces as his glasses. So yeah, this is Dr. Eggman if he was an actual egg. I think he kind of looks a bit more friendly this way, not gonna lie.
Cluck, cluck, cursed.
Oh wait, no. Well, I guess this is what Dr. Eggman would look like if the egg broke. This is honestly a little bit sad to look at. I mean, look at his poor little eyes. But I bet you he tastes really nice scrambled.
Sunny side up, more like cursed.
Here's what Sonic would look like as a horse for absolutely no reason at all. Yep, that's literally it. But imagine how extra weird it would be if Sonic rode on top of it. Yeah, things are getting very strange now.
Yeah, cursed.
And if you ever wondered what Sonic's skeleton looks like, this is it. Yeah, and I actually think it looks kind of cool. I even made sure to add these claw Lego pieces to make his iconic spikes. Bro looks like he's really got strong bones at least. And we can see just how big his eye socket actually is.
Really cool, but still cursed.
So this is Dr. Eggman from the Sonic movie. And as you know, he has this big tash. But what if we ripped it off and instead replaced it with a couple of woodies? Hey, you know what? That kind of suits him. Let's just hope Sonic doesn't smell them. Okay, what about if instead it was a couple of bones? Yeah, that's mad. What about some bananas instead? Yeah, that looks legit. Okay, what about if it was 2 baguettes instead? Yeah, okay, that's too far.
Dr. Eggman, more like Dr. Cursed.
Alright, so for this one, we need to take off Sonic's head and instead give him a default minifig noggin. It does look really random, but we're not done yet. Alright, and just like that, we ended up with the Sonic, who actually has a minifig head. And, it looks interesting for sure. Bro looks like he went from this cute-looking hedgehog to like he hasn't slept for the whole past week. And to add to it, we can also give him some spiky hair, so it kind of looks closer to the real thing. Yeah, I'm actually really glad that Lego never made this version of Sonic.
Smaller head, but bigger cursed.
Okay, so probably the most recognizable Lego piece ever is a standard 2x4 brick. But what if we left a little surprise on it? Yeah, this is Sonic if he turned into a Lego brick. That's literally it. And I guess if you had a bunch of them, you could build things like this simple brick wall. I can't tell if this is kind of cool or just really cursed.
2x4, more like 2x cursed.
Okay, so you should know that Tails actually has the ability to fly. He basically spins his tail really fast. But what if we make his job a bit easier and give him an actual propeller? And look at that. It doesn't even take any effort now. And he also has multiple sizes to choose from, depending on how high and fast he wants to fly, I guess.
Helicopter, helicopter, cursed.
Okay, so for this next one, I want to run a little experiment and see what happens if we combine Minecraft Steve with Sonic. Wow, okay, yeah, that's definitely a bit more blocky looking. Even bro's chest got pixelated. But now we can do things like give him some diamond armor and a pickaxe, and now he's ready to go mining.
I love playing mine cursed.
Okay, so obviously Sonic's main ability is running super fast. But surely after doing this all day, his legs must get a bit tired. So I wanted to make his job a bit easier with the help of some more Lego pieces. I present to you Sonic's new wheel legs. Each foot is wearing his special running shoes, and once they start rotating, he'll pick up speed really fast. So now he can zoom around all day without ever even feeling a thing. And if he ever wanted to go even faster, he could just order an extra pair of wheel legs.
The wheels on the Sonic go cursed and cursed.
Okay, so this is a Lego minifig Mario, and he looks exactly like your next plumber if you ever get a water leak. But what if we bring Sonic and combine them together? Alright, so the blue overalls actually fit already, but we are going to have to add some Sonic skin color. Now it just looks like he didn't dress properly. But next we need to focus on the hat. So let's change the famous M to a blue S instead. Nice, and now the rest of the hat needs to be blue as well. Alright. But his face still ain't it. We need to change it. So I channeled my inner artist and tried making a new face. Okay, that actually looks really bad. Let me cook again and make it better. Sheesh, there we go. I think the cursed level has just peaked for this one, but we're not done just yet. So I cooked once again and created his Luigi if he was actually mixed with Tails. I mean, look at that glorious white tash. Now this is probably the most cursed duo you've ever seen.
Woohoo! Cursed.
Alright, so you can use a bunch of pieces stacked together behind a minifig to simulate motion blur. But instead we freeze the time and get rid of the minifig. Now we're just left with a bunch of pieces. But then let's also just add in a pair of eyes. And now it looks like it's Sonic, but he's constantly stuck in motion blur.
Oh, that's fast and cursed.
Alright, here's a Lego Sonic who wanted to go for a quick dip in the sea. But he didn't know there would be someone else here. But his spikes actually stung the shark on the inside and made him turn into a Sonic shark. And if we bring in the hammer, we can also make Sonic, but as a hammerhead shark instead. Be honest, would you be scared to swim around if this creation was in the same water?
Watch out, it's a shark and it's cursed.
Alright, so next is what would happen if everyone suddenly became really tiny, and a slightly bigger Dr. Eggman. And they're all so small that even a normal minifig is able to easily play with them. But to take things further, I also wanted to make this Sonic level. So we have a bridge that you can run over, with some water below it. Then there's also a big loop. And a small ramp after that. But yeah, there's actually quite a lot you can make by only using these tiny plate pieces.
Tiny and cute, but still cursed.
For the next one, I'm going to use some plate pieces and build a pair of these legs. Then add a few more pieces for the top, click in a couple of arms, add a face, and lastly, I'm going to use this Lego leaf piece, but in a blue color instead, to make his spikes. Because this is what Sonic would look like if he was stuck in 2D. Well, kinda, because he isn't actually completely flat, but I'd say it's close enough. And he also looks super goofy when trying to run. I'm sorry, but bro is not intimidating anyone.
Two-dimensional kinda cursed.
Okay, so Sonic's most recognizable feature is probably his two big eyes, but they are actually connected in the middle. So is it technically just one big eye? Well, I guess let's find out and see what that would look like. So after performing a little bit of plastic surgery on bro's face, slightly shifting things around, we end up with this. Yeah, that is super strange to look at. I think I might have just ruined my own childhood forever. Bro literally just looks like an alien now.
I spy with my one big eye. Cursed.
So you might be aware that Ugly Sonic actually exists, and he appears in some scenes. Here's what he'd look like as Lego minifig. Yeah, bro definitely leaves negative aura wherever he goes. So yeah, it's safe to say that this one is
Super cursed.